they once levitated
Yes.
on set. Like they once did a ritual where they felt their body living in their body, and they're also Christian. So, this person warned me about such. She's like, look, these are some of the things you have to be careful about, but if you're, you're
Max Dichi, welcome to the Trade the Living podcast, bro.
Thank you, bro. It's been, I know you've invited me for a long time.
It's been a while.
I couldn't make it. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. Actually, thanks to your 2 poison I show speed.
Yeah.
The reason why you're here.
Yeah. No. You. I owe you one.
Sorry, people, bro. Like, things have changed. Life has changed. Life is tough. Food is expensive. The economy has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has, but I think it's challenging us to better ourselves, to do more, to find ways that we can just reinvent ourselves, the industry, how we're going to be creative. But I just believe if we come out of it, we'll definitely come out stronger.
Yeah, I just hope we'll come out of this one because the current chapter is difficult. But
if we've come out of COVID, we're definitely coming out of this one.
Yeah, no, that's very true. That's very true. So let's just get straight into business. I know you're a busy man. You're supposed to catch a flight.
You make people think I make money. My private jet is parked outside.
Yeah, your private jet is parked outside. Yeah, so let's just take it back in the in time. Like, what inspired you to get into this creative space?
Yeah.
Because now I know you as an academic.
Yeah.
I was sure, like seeing you on Generations and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So take us back in time.
Yeah, no, but even as an academic, I was in creative space.
Creative space, yeah.
Creative course, if I can put it that way.
Yeah.
But my love for art goes way back since I was a child.
Yeah.
I see it with my kids now, just from drawing, being a fine artist.
Yeah.
I was good in drawing from the get-go. I always tell people I've never drawn a stick man, even as a child. I think that was definitely my strong point. And I always loved TV. It's just that being in Botswana, BTV for me came late. I don't know how young you are, but when I was young, Botswana didn't even have a TV station. So we didn't even know that things like auditions existed. But there was a part of me that wanted to be a child star. And then, the other thing I was good at was maths.
Okay.
I'm very good at
that's really creative.
Yeah.
Good at mathematics.
Yeah, I think it works hand in hand. Like my kids are good in both art and maths and physics,
That's why you're good at doing websites and stuff.
Exactly. So programming, this that nerdy side of me. Right now, I'm busy doing an email design.
Okay.
Like my sister asked me, can you design emails?
Yeah.
Is there such a thing? That's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
So, anyway, I was admitted for accounts as well.
Okay. For varsity.
For varsity, I was admitted for accounts and graphic design.
Okay.
But I ended up going with graphic design. For some weird reason, there wasn't a bus taking kids to Namibia because I was admitted in Namibia. So I just decided to take the bus to Joburg, and once you're in Joburg, you want to do it all. I don't know, but I felt I wanted to do it all. So that's where the modeling began, auditions began, and when I started working.
How old were you by then?
In college?
Yeah.
20s,
and what's
20s.
in the space, what's in the creative space that is inspiring you?
Right now?
By then,
By then, no, I just, I always wondered, how do you get on TV? And can I get on TV? And I'm one person, if I do something, I go all the way. If I'm going to be in film, I want to go all the way to Hollywood. That's always my mindset. And I think it's a blessing to be that crazy. So when I was there, some of my friends would ask, like South African would ask, because I had a friend who would, call me to go and be an extra. Would make $600 a day as students, just being in the background, like I was an extra.
Just walking by.
No, literally, like my first studio experience was being an extra in a restaurant. So I'm just sitting and I'm watching these guys. It was Chaser.
Oh yes.
This show called Chaser. Looking at these guys acting, the main characters.
Yeah.
We are in the background having to mime. That's what extras.
So you won't be speaking.
No, you just be. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
So I think the arrogance in me is like, but I mean, what those guys in front are doing is not hard. I want to be the guy in front. I don't want to be in the background.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, over time, God does this thing. Suddenly I'm in front of the camera. I'm the main character. I'm the lead. But I know as soon as I walked into studio, I was like, no, this is my world, man. This is where I want to be. Yeah.
Okay. So now you are creative, a full-blown creative in the SA, you're on the screen, you're modeling, you're doing photo shoots and all.
Yeah.
Come back to Botswana now. How did you end up being an academic lecturer like Limpopo University of Creative and Technology?
Yeah, so I mean the first phase was me just being a student, and having fun, like showing up as an extra, modeling, making side money, also had a part-time job as a junior graphic designer when I was a student. Because I don't come from a well-off family, so my parents weren't sending money. So the only thing I was getting was allowance, so I think that was a good way for me to break into the space. And then when I came home, as soon as you complete, you have to come back home. So when I came home, actually while I was still in my last year, one of my friends called me. They're like, hey, we're opening a new university. Can you guys come and start, come and teach? So fortunately, as soon as first month, I already got a job.
That was very like of you.
It's one guy still thank today. So, but I always felt like I don't want to be in one place, because with teaching, like academics keeps you in one place. You are teaching courses that your students aren't seeing you practicing. So, I was always one leg in, one leg out, trying to do a music video out here, shoot a music video, shoot a wedding, do some ads. So it would be cool on some days when I'm doing a lecture and I tell the students, that billboard you passed on your way to school, I made that. Until eventually I'm like, no, I'm exiting.
Because the way you exited was just like weird. But then I just graduated from Limco.
Yeah.
Chilling at home with the family. I'm like, wait, this guy used to teach us at school. Like, no, you're lying. I'm like, no, this guy used to teach us at school.
No, I don't think anybody saw that one coming.
That was a sudden move.
Yeah, but there's something refreshing about leaving your work, because you are like, now I can do whatever I want. So, when I left, I had a baby on the way. My loans were still pending, and I'm like, look, there's this acting thing I've always wanted to pursue hard. And I told my wife about it. My wife was like, oh, okay, so you can act. I'm like, yeah. And my wife was like, okay, can you show me what you can do? And I sucked. I sucked. I don't know. I started just picking up monologues, but it moved very fast for me. First thing, we did a show called Sign International, was in the top 10. The guys really thought I'm good. Unfortunately, they didn't finish that season. The following year, that's when word of mouth came to Botswana to audition for Muvhango.
Yes.
And I remember trying to leave the audition, and one of the staff came and told me, no, don't leave. You know, the director wants to see you. And yeah, 2 months later, you know, I'm on SABC 2, from SABC 2 back to SABC 1, Generations. So it's like, no matter how much I've tried to run away from this thing, it's, you know, it's always chased me. But at the same time, I'm still growing in my academic area. You know, I just got my master's in digital marketing.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that industry itself has evolved. So I still love to read. You know, I think most people, when they see performance, they think, oh, this guy, you know, couldn't do it at school, so he just picked the arts. But yeah, I think my IQ isn't that bad. But it takes a whole lot of, it takes some serious intelligence to know how to perform, you know, so. And I also write plays now. You know, I did a play with National Arts Council from a Christian group that, you know, I founded with some of my friends. We're doing a TV show now, that's funded by SIPA. So I'm lucky that, you know, our government of Botswana also still believes in me. Yeah, so that's what's been going on.
Like, you spoke like a real academic, you just summarized everything. Before I could ask about certain things. Yeah, let's just go back to when we by the Muvhango, the Muvhango project.
Yeah.
How was that experience now? Like, you came back to SA where you started off like as an extra, but now you're on the big screen, like you're one of the main characters. How was that experience?
To be honest, for me, I just love the crafts of you know, picking up a script and putting life into it, and just developing a character. The character that I played on Muvhango was, you know, the typical handsome lawyer, you know, who every woman wants. What I never predicted was that I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna air. They say you TX on TV, so I'm going to TX on that night, and that same night you have 1,000 Facebook friend requests, you know, waiting on you. Now you walk out the shop, everybody knows who you are. You know, that's what, you know, I didn't really, you know, think or predict is going to happen. Because it's never really been about, you know, I mean, there's over 6 million viewers or TV sets who watch SABC in South Africa. You know, so that's approximately 25 million people know who you are once you're on SABC. But yeah, that's the part that I didn't enjoy that much.
The fame?
No, I like, and it's one thing I really try to keep away from, you know, and I've seen like that life comes with, if you are a celebrity, you know, you have to hang out with celebrities. You have to go to certain places where, you know, they're gonna tell some groupies that you're gonna be there. You know, that's, you know, I found those things happening. Like, you know, now if I'm coming to your wedding, you need to tell people I'm gonna be there. I don't want that.
But it still happens at the end of the day.
Yes, but you know. But what I'm saying is, for me, what I wanted was to just do the craft. You know what I mean? To practice the craft. To, you know, it's a beautiful thing to express yourself on screen or on stage. You know, that's what I enjoy till today. That other part of the experience, it kind of sucks for me.
But you sometimes experience it like whereby you're just walking with you by the mall. Someone comes, can I just take a selfie with you?
Yeah. It happened a lot. Lately I've been invisible, and I'm liking that. You know, but I remember it's actually happened here the other time. Because I have this thing that when I'm home, when I'm in Bots, I want to feel like I'm home. You know what I mean? I want to be free. And I remember one time I'm sitting at Airport Junction, just bought I think I bought a pie or something from Spa. I was waiting for my kids, just sitting on one of those benches, and this guy pops out of nowhere, stands there with his wife and he's shocked, wants to take a picture, wants to ask me where is the Swindini, all of this. And I'm like, can the guy just have his pie? And there's breadcrumbs all over me, and he's asking me for a picture, But you don't want to be rude because, you want to be that guy also. So you just take a picture. But I'm like, okay, I should probably go finish the pie in my car.
Yeah. And it's not advisable to eat a pie in the car.
No, it's not. I mean, my kids do that all the time.
Yeah. So tell me something. So now you're acting there, acting like you're not the one who creates the script.
Yeah.
You're a family man, you're a son, you're a brother, you're a husband, you're all.
Yeah.
And then there comes a script like this is a script with sex scenes, romantic scenes, where you're kissing and stuff like that. So now, how do you explain this to your wife? Do you tell your wife like, babe, I just read the script and it says there'll be butt naked kissing so and so, don't be surprised when you see it.
This is the part, the one thing I should have asked you not to ask, but I'll try and answer it, the best way I can. No, look, here's where the professionalism comes in. I would say it's like for everybody who goes to work. There's some beautiful women there. You left a beautiful woman at home.
Yes.
And you get to work. There's some other woman trying to flirt with you. But you need to remember that I can't just go to this woman and touch her like I'm touching my girlfriend.
Yes.
There's gonna be some rules, or there's gonna be some disciplinary hearing or consequences that come with it. So what I'm saying is, even in the space of acting, when you get that kind of script, you have to remember that I'm performing, and I have to practice this as a profession. I have to respect my co-actor, and once they call cuts, you have to cut everything out. So the person that is on screen or on stage or on set, that's the character, and that's Maxwell, and you leave that behind when you go home. So I've always made sure, I don't get home and text my co-actor and be like, oh wow, I really felt that. Did you feel that? I don't, and I like that the people that I work with in such scenes, once we're done, we don't even talk about it. We don't try to review it. But then again, some productions, they will tell you to expect those kind of scenes. Some they won't, which is bad. It'll just appear. Especially when you work in a soap, because a soap is long. Your character can be a good guy today. Next week he's married. Following week he's divorced. Following week he's got 2 women. That's how a soap is. After that, he's probably changed character, he's a killer,
Or he dies and then he comes back.
Yes, but together with my wife, we've evolved in the industry. We talk about it more. I bring it forward to her. She gives me the leeway. Do you want to do it? Do you not want to do it? How are we going to handle it if you do it? I've also grown spiritually. I try to pray about it. Ask God, what do you want me to do? God, protect me, guide me. Don't let my lust go overboard. And I think everybody should pray about things like that every time they go into that profession.
Because non-actors, people are not actors, they wish they were actors just because they want to be kissing those girls and be in such scenes. But they don't know that you guys are actually working there, there's no feelings involved.
No, those are perverts. Those are perverts. So it's the same person who hires a hot secretary because he wants to sleep with her. It's like, come on.
And also, again, I'm coming back to people who don't know much about the craft. They'll be thinking that, so if so and so are a couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, in the soap, which means that even like when they are not acting, they can hook up again. Like those are some of the things that people tend to think of.
I think that happens, but I don't think it happens because of what your characters are going through. I think it mostly happens how you guys relate outside work. You know, when you are done shooting, are you going to hang out with this person, having lunch together? You know, and I think, look, if it's two single people, it's normal. If people find love at work, you know, I found my wife at work. Yeah, but I think I've also seen big actors who think like that, like who harass women on set. That normally doesn't end well because that woman is or that man is going to complain about you to her bosses. Then you lose your job because you know what I'm saying. So you have to think professionally.
Yeah. Okay, so before you talk about your plays, your Christianity background, spirituality and all, you move on to also Generations, right?
Yeah.
Are you still on Generations? Because I don't watch TV.
Yeah, so Generations, I played a character who, you should have talked about my spirituality first. But
no, there's a reason why. Like, I want us to talk about the industry first.
Yeah. So Generations, I played a Sangoma.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I played a Sangoma who's a therapist. And while I was there, I grew spiritually, and I started asking them for some limitations.
So how do you grow spiritually? Was this like African traditional religion or Christianity wise?
Christian. I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, so I grew in Christianity. And the character I was playing wasn't going according to what I personally believe. Yeah.
Yes.
So I had to understand that there's a possibility that they will cut me out. I don't know, it's not official, but I'm probably not going back. Because the only way my character is going to go back is if he goes as a therapist. And this is one thing I'm still dealing with as I go on in the industry, to see what characters can I execute, what characters do I not want to execute. And that's why I'm also focusing more on creating my own productions where I'll be comfortable to do what I want to do.
So your personal practice is also affected by the roles that you're given as an actor?
Yes, I think they can be. They can be. It's if you want to deliver your work honestly. Yeah, if you want to be honest to your character, everybody has a different process. But I think if you want to embody your characters, this lens at which you want to go. But yeah, I mean, these things, you can be doing things that people will just know that, you know, you don't want your viewers to be reminded that you are acting. You want them to feel that this guy, if he's a Sangoma, he's a Sangoma. It's not,
No, that's quite interesting. I was aware that like one's practices can, personal practice can be affected by the script that they're given by the producers and stuff.
Yeah, I've had weird stories. I mean, even from, I have a friend who also played a Sangoma, and you know, they told me that they once levitated on set. Like they once did a ritual where they felt their body leaving their body, and they're also Christian. So you know, this person warned me about such. She's like, look, these are some of the things you have to be careful about. You know, but if you're, I mean, your spirits are gonna wrestle if you were in that work. It's like, how can I put it? It's like you can't be a pastor and a prostitute at the same time.
Yeah, you can.
you get what I mean? You just, even if you are really broke, but while you are in the act, you're going to be saying, God, what am I doing?
It reminds me, there's a play which was held, I think, 2 years ago by a local theatre company, whereby there was one lady. The play was talking about the rain, praying for the rain, like in a traditional manner. So
I saw the play.
You saw the play, right? You saw what happened on stage. Like one young lady was one of the main characters. Like she got into a moment whereby spirituality was.
And it happened more than once.
Yeah. So okay, so when that play took place, I thought it was just that. But now when you're now telling me all these stories now, I think.
I mean, you have to go in. I mean, that's the job of a performer. You have to. You have to let yourself go. You see, so it's a question of how you can. I don't like to do half-baked things. You know, I don't want to just do a washy job. So, I used to have an actual Sangoma. There were times where we would have an actual Sangoma on set to tell me like this is how you should do it. You see, so which means you gotta get it right. And what happens when you get it right?
Which means you're inside.
Exactly, you see.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to protect myself. And that doesn't mean I don't have issues with people that practice that, but it's not my world.
Yeah. It's not your cup of tea.
It's not my world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that you've been on both Generations in Muvhango, some of the biggest soapies that we watch back here home, you've been an extra like on different productions such as Chisa. You've been there we back here home, we watch more of South African content, international content, as compared to our own productions. Mainly because we feel like the quality of our local productions is low and poor. So what can you say is the difference that you've seen locally and all these places that you've been, the spaces that you've been?
Our difference with mostly I've been in SA and Botswana. The first difference is the audience. Our audience is too small, and that's what people don't understand. Like I said, if you take a show like Generations or Muvhango that are watched by over 6 million TV sets, every TV set is probably watched by 5+ people, 2 to 5 people. You know, so this is like 25 million people. We are the population of Hillbrow alone. And our population includes infants, old people, you know, blind people, you know what I mean? So when you talk about, if your show makes it just within Botswana, you're probably looking at best case scenario 200,000 viewers. So that's very less. Yes, it's very less. So 200,000. If the show costs 20 million, it's just probably you're investing about 100,000 on each person. Which you know, which probably doesn't make investment sense, you know, with regard to your return on investment. So population is our number one barrier, and obviously it contributes to quality. Like what we get here for a full season, which is normally you get maybe 4 million to make a drama. That's a budget for a pilot episode in South Africa. You know, so but that doesn't mean that we can't tell good stories. We can still shoot good short films that can be funded outside our borders. I just think our people are too reliant on the government. You know, I know people that have insulted me for saying things like that. But for as long as we're reliant on the government, it's always going to hold us back. If we don't go out, make connections with international people, and get away from the mindset that, you know, international people just want to take our money. We need to understand that wherever media is, it will grow through collaboration. Even in South Africa, they're collaborating with internationals. There's no way we're going to grow just by ourselves. So there's the lack of collaboration is also a problem. Like lack of collaboration, lack of network. You know, collaboration amongst us as well. It's missing. We all want to own a camera. We all want to shoot something. No disrespect to you. You just do a podcast.
I felt it. I'm joking.
Look, you and I are making the same mistakes, you know. But where's the wardrobe person? Where's the writer? You know, who's writing? Who's acting? You know.
We used GFT when I was back in the day.
Yeah, and it was good. It was good. It was good, groundbreaking thing. But Tokolosi wasn't showing every day either.
Yeah. So with that being said, also like the quality is not the one, bruh. Like the quality is not the one locally, and we're failing to break into the international space, even regionally.
Quality. By quality, do you mean aesthetics, like cinematography?
Cinematography.
Yeah, but for me, the cinematography isn't always the issue. I've watched good shows.
Local shows?
No, even international. If you've seen shows like Breaking Bad, it's like it was shot by a college kid. But the writing is good. So we don't have good writers. Or our writers are hiding. Maybe if I say that, they're going to come for me. But if we have good writers, they're definitely not coming out. And I'm not talking about novelists or journalists. I'm talking about film, script. You know, they're not coming out. You know, because what you need is a good script. That script you can send it to, you know, a huge studio. You understand. That script can start as a play. You don't need cameras to shoot a play. You know. So we don't have good writers, and also we still have a lack of good performers. So our actors still want to do stage community drama. You know, they don't want to be taught anything else. Now, if we talk about famous performers in Botswana or actors, is TikTokers. So
skit makers.
So where are the Denzels of our country?
And to think of it, Botswana has actually produced a number of good actors who've been on big stages. Starting with you, Donald Molusi, Connie Ferguson, the young lady was on Inspire, the late gentleman who passed away last week, what's his name? Gabriel Modise.
Gabriel,
and the list is endless. So I'm asking myself, like, how come, like, even the talent, the people that are currently watching on TV locally, also they're not delivering, like, to the fullest?
Well, no, I think that one is still it goes back to an issue of collaboration. If I say to somebody now, come, let's shoot a film, this is probably not going to be complete. Or nobody will probably come. For as much as I've been here and I've had my big breaks, I haven't had anybody approach me in terms of, you know, let's shoot a film, you know, I've tried to train actors in local productions. They don't want that. They said they're fine. So there's also an arrogance, you know, thing. And Botswana, we have this thing that we have a certain level of know-it-all mentality. That no, we are good, we know what we are doing. But how come you're still here? You know what I mean? Like, it's not an insult, but I think it's too much of an ego to say that you are good, because it's easy to be the best amongst, you know, 200,000 people or 100,000 filmmakers. It's very easy to be the best. You understand? But if you can be the best in the world, now we're talking. You see. But if you are the best here and you can't be the best in South Africa, you must sit down.
So the thing is, like I mentioned all that list, and now you're coming up with you said that people, like, when you try to teach them, they don't want to learn. So what people don't know is that once they are taught by you, like, there's high chances of them being exposed to a wider audience. And the other thing that people don't know is that BTV is not only watched by Botswana local. Like in Zim, BTV is big, bro.
Even in South Africa.
In South Africa.
Oh, I didn't know that about
Yeah.
Zim. Yeah.
In Zim, like almost every homestay watches BTV.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And what's the population in Zim? About 16, 20 million?
16 million.
16 million,
yes. In Namibia, BTV is big also. So in Zim, they like watching the Friday music show. Back then they were watching Passions.
You know what? I need to collaborate with somebody in Zim and make a Zim show.
Yeah.
Now you're talking real money. Because, I mean, my people don't want me, so... you know, you and I should talk after this. Like, make a show that speaks Shona. Yeah. Like, I'm good. You know, and we put it on BTV.
Yeah, it plays on BTV.
It plays on BTV.
Yeah. So, also, like, it's on BTV has the best equipment. One of the best equipment in Africa.
They still do.
They still do.
Yeah.
But how come we're not utilizing, taking advantage of that, like, so that we produce, like, some of the best stuff?
We, as in, like...
Practitioners
outside BTV.
Yes.
It's not our equipment.
Isn't there like a way? Isn't there like a way of like collaborating with them?
There is a way, but it's not our equipment. I think, you know, this is something people need to understand about a place like BTV. It's a state-owned channel. The mandate is to broadcast state issues.
Okay.
If your show is playing and the president wants to say something, they're gonna cut your show.
They'll cut your show.
Yeah, because that takes priority.
Yeah.
So to be honest, the equipment there, and this is for me, like I say, this is why I don't like our entitlement mentality in Botswana. The equipment there doesn't belong to it. Yes, it's bought with our taxes. Yeah. But you want to shoot by your own camera. You understand? They're going to buy a camera for $500,000 and shoot news. That's their business. Or like, why does it bother you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there is ways you can collaborate. I'm collaborating with BTV right now.
Okay.
Because BTV is the only place with a proper studio in the whole country. It's the only place. You understand? It's the only place with rigged lights, you know, soundproof studio. There are studios around, but they're not like BTVs. And we're not using it for free. You see. you see. So it's a business transaction. You see. But I can't be... We need to leave them alone. Because the problem with us is that, and I'm gonna put this out there because they're coming for me anyway. Think about this: the government puts out about 10 million a year to buy content, right? And the following year, the government doesn't tell us how that 10 million made returns. They go back and they ask for 10 million, another 10 million. So every year there's money buying content because the same content creators are not held accountable to make returns for that money. So if I said, all of us filmmakers, let's go to the government and tell the government that if you give us 10 million, we'll give you 20 back. Nobody's gonna bet on, nobody's gonna come. Because we just want to take the money and go buy farms.
There's also.
So there's no responsibility. We are not sure about the content that we are making that is gonna sell. The TV station is also not in the business of making sure that content makes money. Because why? It's not a commercial station. You know, mass media has RB1 and RB2, right? RB2 is purely commercial. You cannot advertise there for free. If you make a show, it has to have a sponsor. It needs to make money. RB1 can go there and give 30, so that's fine. You understand? So what we need is, we need a purely commercial channel whereby they're going to say, like in SA, if your show does below 2 million views, they can it. They're not going to produce that thing anymore. You see. Here, your show could be watched by 2 people last night. Nobody cares. you're still getting paid. Even you, the person who shot it, you don't even watch it. So
there's a lot that happens behind the scenes that people don't know about.
huh?
There's a lot that is happening that people don't
No,
know.
I just think like, you know, before we ask, before we demand, we have to be able to grow with the little that we have, and we have to be responsible, and we have to be accountable, and we have to be mature about this conversation, and not be sensitive about it. Let's be real, you know. Let's be real.
So also film, like proper films, like are capable of branding a country and give a certain look towards a country. Like Hollywood films have branded the America like as a certain as this high power, high class country.
Yeah.
Even the South African movies like in soapies, all of us across the continent, we watch them, and every kid wishes to go to Joburg one day, to go to Cape Town and stuff like that. I feel like if we had that, if our film industry was that big, we would brand the country.
I think our film industry can be big. Yeah, in some ways more than one. You know, I know they haven't done the film commission, but I'm not even sure if this needs the film commission. I just watched a clip this morning about a guy who rents his ranch to productions like Yellowstone.
Okay. Locally?
No, this is in the States. Nobody's doing it locally. In the States. This guy actually rents the ranch from somebody else for like $5,000 a day. He charges Yellowstone about $50,000 a day. This is dollars, not 50,000. So what's that? $5 million a day to shoot in the ranch using his cows. Training them how to use horses, making money from that. Why is Kalahari not a film location that's making money? Why is that huge space in Khansi with all those cattle not a film location? You know, why is Gabs not a film location? You understand? We have land, and we don't even have to watch that content, you know. Right now, we don't know what happened with what Will Smith filmed. We don't know Jack, you know. Only thing is we get angry when a person, an international person, comes to shoot here, because you know what we think we can do is we want to convince the government that no, it's our land, we want to shoot in it.
There could be nice movies being shot by the Oka family.
Thank you.
Like Azungula there.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have a lot of beautiful stories to tell.
We have the assets, but we don't have to use the assets. You understand? Like it's like somebody buying a bus and saying no, I have to be the one to drive it, but you don't even have a license, but you have the bus.
But Max, with all this that we're saying, how can we get into a space whereby we're now utilizing all these features that we have and the land and the people to tell these stories?
The mindset has to change. Our mindsets as filmmakers, the mindsets of the leaders needs to grow. We need to advise them. You know, being a minister of something doesn't necessarily mean you went to school for that industry. So probably need advisors, you know. And that's one thing I think we've all learned about politicians now, is that they are not masters of the craft in the ministries they're leading. So we have to help them. The mindset needs to change. We have to think way outside the box, especially in this where the economy is right now. You know, I've had some nice ideas. I've heard there was going to be a call center here that, you know, does call center for international people. You know, we need to think along those lines. We're a small country, but the borders, we have so many allies or relationships outside the country that we are not using.
So, which means that we're sitting on a gold mine that could be adding impetus into the local economy, but no one is taking action in making it possible.
Yeah, because we are scared.
We're scared.
Yeah. No, we are. I understand that mindset very, very well. We don't want intruders. You know. We are. It's. I know homesteads like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I've seen. You know, there's those parents who will sit in a house and with lots of food. And just let the food rot.
Yeah.
Because they are afraid that them and their 2 kids will go hungry if they start giving that food to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to open our hearts more and be okay with working with the world.
Because we don't even have a film school, like a proper film school.
We had,
Yeah.
but again, I don't want to talk about what happened there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you know what happened, you'll understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because with all that I've said, like we could be having a proper like catalog of Botswana content on your Netflix, Showmax.
You know, the thing is, there's so many. Well, my thing is, people outside Botswana want to work with Botswana. Botswana doesn't want to work with people outside.
Oh, okay.
That's where the issue is.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, tell me more. That's all.
No, I don't. I mean, I can't go into detail. But what I'm saying is, I've never like if you go out and want to do a production in Namibia, they'll be happy. You bring a guy from Namibia here, it's a whole issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's one of those whereby saying they're coming to take our jobs and stuff.
Exactly. You see.
Okay.
I mean, every country sort of struggles with that at a certain level. But I think for us, like I said, we're not going to grow just amongst us. That one I'm 100% sure. If anybody can prove me wrong, I'll be happy. I'll gladly watch and see Botswana doing it on their own.
So yeah, basically the problem is lack of collaboration with our regional counterparts, international counterparts. Yet they are more they've an interest in working with us. Yeah. Okay. I'm challenging you, bro. Like you recently stepped down in the Actors Guild. Like started.
Oh yeah, you know about that. Yeah.
You recently stepped down in the Actors Guild as the chairperson.
Yeah.
Things tell you started like a union or something for creative people, so that like you guys sit down in a closed room, you talk to each other properly, share ideas and advise each other, so that like make things possible. The country's 60 something years, and
nobody's saying anything.
Yeah. Where is a documentary for township rollers for Botswana, how it gained its independence? Like all these stories, they need to be told.
Yeah. I cannot answer all of the questions, but look, I was one of the people that founded the Actors Guild.
Yeah.
But I only stepped down for one reason, honestly. My focus now is going to be in my work in SA, and I found that it wouldn't be fair for me to try and hold that position while I'm not in the country. But I would want to see that grow. I know these promising things for associations and guilds, but then again, things take too long in our country, So I just felt it's time somebody else who's more energetic steps in.
Okay. No, I'm glad we still have people who want to give other people a chance. They don't hold into positions.
No, I mean, why would I want to? I mean, it's mainly voluntary, And I didn't start it to make a position for myself. I started it because we need to know people. Right now, being a performer isn't a career in Botswana. Like being a performer, as a performer, you don't have minimum wage. there's no law that says we can't pay you below this amount. But there's a law for any other career. There's any other career, like you can't pay other people below 4,000 or below 2.5, but an actor, you can pay them even 500 pula. So we still need to recognize performers as a career, not as boraskanta, like they do it on as a side gig, you see. And that's part of, making sure that this operates as a business, and tax productions, tax actors, make sure this person can open up a bank account, they can have medical aid, if a lamp falls on their head, they can claim insurance. So that's why the Actors Guild was important in the first place, even for stage actors, for all these performers.
So you carry a lot of knowledge, bro. Like before you leave for SA, actually, we have to talk about why you're going to SA. But before we talk about it,
you want people to follow me?
I think you should do one workshop, bro. Like one workshop, like the government will sponsor you. I know. They'll sponsor you to do a workshop, bro. They should sponsor you to do a workshop. Like, just share all this knowledge, bro. Like, we have a lot of young kids who are interested in being the creative arts, acting and all theatre. They don't know all these things that you're talking about. They're just doing it because they love it. Like, kids perform there, like, their production companies get paid 20 million by the government or by an NGO. Those kids are just given transport money to come and rehearse. They're not even paid anything. They get injured while dancing on the stage. They have blisters on their toes and stuff like that. They don't even know that they have the right to seek for medical money from the production company and stuff like that. So before you leave, bro, like I'm pleading with you just to one lecture, even if it's
I'm working on something now. I mean, I'm always putting it out there to, there's a university that I've sent a proposal to say, look, can we collaborate on a training for actors? I have been invited here, and I've done the Botswana Film Festival twice. I've spoken there. I've done master classes there. One, I did a master class when I was just in the panel. And we try, but at the same time, I think we have to put some things into place, because you want to feed people that they're gonna make money from this. I don't want people just going for workshops, but they're not even
cashing from it.
Exactly, there's no way they're gonna work after that. But you're raising a good point in the sense that us as the industry, we need to meet more and talk. Not just in a WhatsApp group. Like really sit and be like, guys, this is where the opportunity is. What can we do? To grow the industry. I remember I attended one meeting once with local filmmakers, and I said to them, the grants that we get are like 1 million each. What if 10 of us, came together and applied for 10 million? Wouldn't that solve the quality issue that you're talking about? You understand? I said that nobody said anything. Nobody said like that's a good idea. Because everybody's thinking if I get my own 1 million, I'll spend 200 on the production and buy a house. You see. So that is still a problem. Nobody wants to be a sacrifice for the industry. Our vision in our country, unfortunately, is still very short-sighted. So I think first we need to engage more as practitioners, and if the producers are there, the scriptwriters are there, the actors will also fit in, the wardrobe people will fit in, makeup people, right now a lot of freelancers have been let go, you know, where they're gonna work. You know, I don't know, man. It's just it's just so much that can happen, but nobody wants to get up and do it.
Yeah. No, Mr. Dichi will lead us.
I don't know. I need to be led as well.
All right. You mentioned that you're going to relocate to SA.
Yeah.
Should we expect to see you more on the South African screens or Netflix? Showmax is shutting down on DSTV, multi-choice.
I've been. I mean, like I say, I've been in and out of boards. I've been here and there. But like I say, my focus now is going to be more in SA. You still see, like I said, I'm doing a production here in Boston, so you're bound to see that. I don't know how far it's going to go. I'm going to SA for various reasons, some in front of the screen, some behind. So I can't promise. I'm not going there to be seen. I'm going to hunt for my family.
Okay. All right. So we can't talk about your creativeness without talking about Dichi Media. People don't know that you're running an agency, like it's a media empire. Briefly take us through it.
Yeah. So as you've said, I'm a graduate of multimedia design. And digital marketing. So I've always had this baby called Dichi Media, which is a digital marketing agency where we create websites, videos, you know, UX stuff, user interfaces for mobile, for desktop, and it's also a holding for just my productions, because I have my main company called Maxwell Dichi Enterprises. I like to use my name because I don't like to start things and you know, edit them. And that is actually the one thing I want to grow in a fast-moving market like South Africa. And I just feel like the market isn't growing in Botswana, you know, and right now we've been well resourced, you know, from our funds. We are well equipped as Dichi Media. We've got equipment that should be making at least 50,000 a day, you know. So yeah, that has to grow outside just my personal dreams.
No, we did see the equipment.
You did see it.
We did see the
You know that monsters, right?
And then we tried to be nice.
Try to be humble.
And also, like, an important aspect in your life is your spirituality. This is something that you've always spoken about over the years. Like, it's important for one to have, like, spiritual direction. But just tell us about your spiritual story and your decisions.
I didn't always, you know, lay my life in front of God. But I think especially in this industry, when I entered, it was a lot more ego-driven. Like, you know, it's me, you know. You know, nobody can do it better than me, you know. Until I had my encounter with God and really understood that the gift is from God, and it should be used for God's goodness, you know. And for as long as God is not in it, there's no way it's going to be blessed, you know. Because some gifts are from the devil. You know. That's why you can get a supercar and go pick up chicks. I'm very sure that God did not buy you that supercar, my man, because it's doing damages, you know. But I just pray that all my gifts are from God and will be used for the greater good of God. And I think when you're in a space like media, you also understand the power of what you're doing, the impact it has on people, you know, so you always pray that impact becomes a positive one, not a negative one. You know, whatever you put out is going to leave a good feeling or impact somebody in a positive way. You know, I don't want to do a show that's going to lead somebody to killing themselves or thinking like that. I want somebody to, you know, after watching my show, be like, man, my depression is gone. You know, or whatever I do.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
You want to leave some positive.
Exactly. So I mean, that's for the industry, but that's for my personal life, you know, my family, my marriage, you know, my children, to just do everything right.
Your spiritual journey and all. One thing that I've noticed in your own productions, your theatre productions, most of them are scripted in a biblical manner, like they're telling biblical stories. Was it a deliberate move whereby you just decided to take that route whereby you're just sharing biblical stories on stage?
I started this group, like I said, it's called Tsoko. The intention was to do a project for God every day. So it's like a tithe. So I do this project to God, whether it makes money or doesn't make money, but I do it for the Christians, you know. And now, this year, actually, I've decided I'm gonna finish reading the whole Bible.
Okay.
The more I read, the more I realize there's so many powerful stories in the Bible, you know. And a lot of productions that we watch actually are inspired by the Bible. Look at productions like Stranger Things. I don't know if you know, but Stranger Things. It's like Lucifer falling to the world.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
There's like Jesus, you know, the hero who sacrifices their life to save everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of it is inspired by the Bible. So if you can understand those stories, you know, just read the book of Job, you know, that's some deep stuff that, yeah, man, if you can understand that, you know, you
Job struggles and all.
Exactly. Exactly, with leprosy, you know, swearing at God, cursing God, you know, telling God, you know, I cursed the day I was born. You know, it's just a powerful dialogue, right? You know,
that's a powerful dialogue.
Yeah, it's a powerful dialogue.
That's Washington dialogue.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and he has, the whole book is a dialogue between him and his friends and God.
Yeah.
Who has a dialogue with God? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And God comes to him and he says, do you know who I am? You see?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I take pride in that. And yeah, so it has grown.
Yeah.
We did an Easter play. Then we did a Christmas play called Christe.
Yeah.
And when we started, it had nothing. It was done with nothing. I remember when we started, we were like splitting money, like giving everybody like $800
from the caretakers.
From the caretakers. So the first play was done in a church. You know, couldn't afford a venue. You know, the next one I was doing it was done in British. So and the last one we did was funded by NACB. They loved the project. We bought costumes. You know, we had brass band. We had the whole idea. Also, one of the mandate for the group is to bring different churches together. So you get people from different denominations, because churches have talented people, but you don't want the talented people to go and practice in the secular world, you know. And I still see this. I see some gospel singers who sing at church on Sunday, Saturday they were at the club, you know, Friday they were singing at a jazz club. So who are you? You know, so I wanted to create this platform where you can just be comfortable, be yourself. And if you're an actor, act wholeheartedly, you know. And I think Zoe has done that. My wife is very proud of, you know, that group, what we've done with it, you know, how we've grown. These pastors, these priests in the production, you know, and I hope like more productions like that grow. And that's another thing that I think people should take note, that when we do productions, it shouldn't just be like gowns and thugs and all of that, you know. I haven't seen like a clean production in Bots. I'm talking about a show where there's no affairs, no drama, just pure, clean, you know, Sunday stuff. You know, this
a family show.
Family show.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do kids shows. You know, everybody think TV is drama. Yeah.
Now, you drop me bars. So,
how much am I getting? Am I charging you for this?
my accountant will sign the check. So, speaking of that, like, we'll come back to a theatre company. The last edition of Mighty Song Festival, that when Defo was still the director, there's a show, like Defo is passionate about this, my brother, that's why I'm comfortable to mention his name. There's a show about children which was there, which was led by one young lady who's a musician. It was well advertised, but the audience were less than 50 inside there. In that whole Mighty Song Theatre thing. So I'm asking myself also, like, is there an appetite for theatre? Is there an appetite for theatre? Or is it only when Mophato is hosting a show where people go because it's a household name?
There's an appetite, but you know, theatre, one, we have to develop the culture. Yeah, like if you're in Joburg, you know that any day you want to go see a play, there's a play show. For us, there's a play once in a blue moon, and it's like our plays are like concerts. They come sometimes, you know. So we have to develop the culture and get our people used to knowing that every Friday there's a show, whether it's a well done show or just some skits, but we can sit there and watch a show, whether it's 20 people. So you have to develop that culture. And while you're developing that culture, you will also build an audience. You know. I know Mophato well as well, like, you know, Andrew is a friend of mine. The first show of Mophato that I attended, I think there was like less than 10 of us in the room.
Serious?
Yeah, you won't believe it.
Wow.
The first show that I attended, of Mophato, there was nobody.
So they've done extremely well for themselves.
They've developed an audience, and you also need to remember that they have a corporate following, because they entertain corporates, you know, on Saturdays. And I think this has happened over years. I haven't asked Andrew about it in person, but from my vision, it has taken time to get to where they are, you know, and I'm sure they still shock themselves as well. So that's them and that's their following. But the rest of the theatre people, we need to develop the culture. And you're not gonna have 700 people at your first show.
Unless
come on. Even as a musician, like your first song, like everybody's still like, who is this guy? But the problem is, I think we give up too soon. You see.
My heart broke some years ago. There was a South African group which came to for the theatre play about Sobugwe, the freedom fighter.
I'm sure nobody showed that.
Probably 5. Five. Like 3 of the people, they were relatives to the guys on stage. I was there because I was a journalist. You know what's sad? They still have to perform. They still have to perform.
But there's also, you see, there's also the I think the marketing side of business that a lot of us creatives we don't pay attention to, because if you are making a show, your focus is making sure the show is good. But you forget that I have to go out and market this thing. I have to sell it, you know, whether it's a radio or print or whatever. And there's never a department for that. You know, so sometimes you are buying tickets from the director. Like don't you have a team? You know what I mean? So the reason why that usually happens is because that thing wasn't marketed. Like you are talking about a show I didn't see. I don't even know about it. So the marketing part of it is I had to learn that as well. Luckily I've never had 5 people. My family is more than 5 people.
At least.
I've always managed to pay people something, you know. But what you're talking about, I'm telling you, I've seen it.
Yeah.
And some of our greats, they've still had to perform for 10 people as well.
Yeah.
But you go back, you look at it like, why were they 10 people? Where did we go wrong?
It's an internal problem.
Yes, because it's not like 200,000 people heard about your show and decided to not come.
Yeah.
No, you didn't sell. You didn't go and market this thing.
Yeah. Okay, so before we shut it down, what's next for actually? How did you get that gig, bro? Like, there's an international film that you appeared on, bro. Like, Botswana Night. I don't think it has premiered yet.
No, it hasn't premiered.
Yeah, that was classic, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what you.
That was classic, bro.
Yeah. Your question is confusing. How you get a gig like that is your audition.
Yeah, but no, yeah. Keep going.
But people probably think I didn't audition. I auditioned, but there was also some hate that people felt I shouldn't have done that show.
Why?
Because it was a Steve Harvey project, and like, why am I in it when nobody's happy with them, with Botswana Ignite? But I was just doing my job. You know what I mean? And I think it makes people, I don't mean to be arrogant, but I felt like what made them angry is that we did a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
so
did a good job.
First they're pissed that you're in the project. Now you even like didn't hold back in this show, you know. But look, I'm happy with what we've done there.
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful collaboration between Botswana and SA, and I don't have a problem with collaboration.
Yeah.
Most people think there's a lot of South Africans in that show, and I beg to differ. I was in there. There's a lot of Botswana who benefited from that.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's some other people that are still insulting me for that. Trust me, not everybody appreciated me for being in that show. I don't know who else was supposed to be in it besides me.
So I was working with Steve Harvey. Because that was the second time you were with him, right?
Yes. The first time I was one of the nominees who went to shoot Family Feud.
South Africa.
Look, for me, I just wanted to learn from him.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate to get to know him and his sons. I've watched Steve Harvey as a kid, you know, his shows.
Yeah.
And yeah, I felt fortunate to learn, you know. There's not much I can do about the rest of the politics. I did not sign any deals, you know, besides what I got paid for acting. Besides what the government sponsored me for the internship. And yeah, that's, no matter what people say, that is an experience I always hold dear to me.
So what did you learn from, what was the outcome of your learnings from that time when you were with the Steve Harvey production team?
So much. So much. Like, I'll tell you, even in South Africa, Family Feud is the biggest international set most people have worked in South Africa.
How many cameras are there?
For Family Feud, we're talking about at least 9 cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's lights all over the room.
It's huge, bro. I mean, I saw the set and I actually agree that set wouldn't have fit inside BTV studio.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's bigger than those rooms where they shoot stuff by BTV.
BTV studio is pretty small, and yeah, and you know the thing is, like, we are led by emotion, but that side is huge. It's huge. You probably need to match 2 BTV studios, but then again, the roof in BTV, which is what Steve Harvey also said, is not high enough to rig those lights and push them high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so look, it was a blessing to just work on that. And then having worked on Liar, which is the production you're talking about, as a lead and as a villain, man, that, I mean, and most of it was on location. So
that was in Gaborone, right?
In Gads, we shot some parts in Joburg because of the policies we have in Bots. You can't shoot with, I don't know, in Botswana you can shoot with a police uniform, for example. So such limitations, we had to shoot the police set in South Africa. But the art direction there, man, is just, it was amazing. And I know that everybody who worked in this production, I know they learned a lot, and I know they understand why this needed an international collaboration. Yeah.
So when is it coming out?
That much I can't say, because I'm not part of I don't talk about the distribution. To be honest, I was just an actor there.
You played your role and
I did my thing, I got paid, I left. I don't know anything else.
Would you say that's the biggest production that you've been on?
Yeah.
No, you're doing a great job, bro.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. At least somebody is giving me props. And you know what? Here's the thing that people don't know. The only reason I went into that production was because I felt like it meant so much for my country. One of the guys that asked me to come in audition, because I wasn't called, it wasn't a sure thing that I'm going to be. They auditioned other lead guys even in South Africa. They wanted local actors who have had experience, especially working in productions outside the country. And I was one of them. And I also recommended a bunch of people that were in there. And some people think that I was the one auditioning. This just always weird things that I said, you know what I mean? Like I had a say. I didn't have a say. You know what I mean?
All right. So before we shut it down, what's next for Maxwell Dichi?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm waiting for God to amaze me.
You're still writing the story?
I'm still writing the story. I think the best thing we can do is to pray and work hard. And God will lead us in the right direction.
Nice one.
Nice
one. Well, thanks a lot for your time, bro. Now you can go and catch your flight.
My pilot has been waiting.